Vibe Era magazine, and today I'm sitting here with my boy Echalty. You know what's going on?
How you, brother?
Doing good, brother. Yo, why don't you go ahead and tell the audience where you from, man?
I'm from Florida, South Florida, Broward County to be exact. Cold Springs.
Where your people's from? All your people's from out in Florida?
Well, yeah, for the most part. Me and my mother, my grandmother.
What brought you out here to the
Florida.
DMV?
Well, actually, what brought me out here to the DMV, it's a funny story, man. I got some trouble when I was in Florida. I was like 8th, 9th grade. And basically, motherfuckers was trying to jump me because I beat some little kid. I beat some kid up. He got his brothers on me. I came back like 30 deep. You know what I'm saying? About the whole hood. Long story short, we got the upper hand of this stick, and police got called, and I was already wilding out. My mother had enough of that shit, and the police was fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of motherfucking calls as a juvenile down there, tripping and shit. So they called. We had to go to the dang, fuck, cut that.
Keep going. So, like, would you say that everything that you've been going through kind of pushed you to release your album, the new album that you got, RX Child, you got going on out right now?
Hold up, that shit threw me off. My bad, fool.
You're good. We wasn't gonna start. I was just gonna go to the next question.
You was gonna cut that?
No, yeah, because he's gonna cut that. He's gonna have to cut that.
Alright.
Yeah, because you said stop.
My bad. Alright, just start that question over. Start that other question.
You good. You just get the vibe for it.
Alright.
Would you say that everything that you kind of went through out there kind of gave you that motivation to release the album we got out now, RX Child?
Yeah, well, basically, RX Child is just like, it's like a lifestyle. It's like how I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Seeing, like, you know what I'm saying, using, abusing, fueling the streets with it. Like, I seen that shit growing up. And that's just a part of me. That's what it is. It's what inspired the album. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? This has been me.
Definitely, man. I've been kind of like go back to back tracking something. I seen a track you got called Jam with Lil Dude. How was that for you?
Man, that shit was fun, man. We made that shit quick. We made that shit in like 30 minutes. Like, let's pull up to the studio at 2 in the morning. Made that shit. A couple of days later, talking to dude on FaceTime.
Yeah.
So you can shoot the video. He told him to pulled up right around his way. Out Riverdale. Shot the video. Put it out. Shit went from there. Shout out to Bam, by any means.
Yeah.
My manager in the label. Really helped orchestrate a lot of things with shit and put shit in motion behind
so
the
you
shit.
definitely got a good team putting in the work, make sure things happen.
That's a fact. Yeah.
It's like, well, and for right now with your projects right now, what else you got coming out?
Shit, I got 2 different projects coming out. I got a project with Chopstar.
Yeah. It's
one of my main producers. Shout out to Chopstar. He produced a lot of my main songs in the last few years, but we got an EP we working on with all like 90 samples, like Project Pat, 3-6 Mafia, shit like that, and trying to bring that vibe back.
Well, definitely, man.
Bring it back to how I started making music in like 2013, 2014. That's the type of vibe I was on. So I'm trying to bring that back, and putting that energy back into life.
Yeah.
With that. And I got a couple singles I'm working on. I can't speak too much.
Too much on that, definitely feel you.
I got some shit coming.
With your album out right now, what's the next visual you're gonna be pushing out right now? Next video you're gonna be pushing out?
Well, for the RX Child, probably gonna shoot the intro and then RX Child, the song. So look out for those 2 videos, Hawk and RX Child. One of the videos already out now, Trouble, it's out on YouTube. It's the first single off RX Child, that shit out everywhere on YouTube.
Now, with everything going on right now, is there any upcoming artists that you would love to get in the lab with and kind of get in the booth and get some work done with?
Shit, I don't really care about features.
Yeah.
Most of the features I have is either like organic or like just being around people, you know what I mean? But, would I want to work with? I'd probably say Florida's hero.
Yeah.
He opened the gate for a lot of Florida artists and shit. Shout out to Kodak. He really opened the door for a lot of Florida
You can never
artists.
go wrong if you put a Haitian on your track, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, shout out to the Haitians.
So you already know, c'est passé.
Okay.
Next one. My bad, bro. What's the biggest obstacles have you faced in life, especially just coming into the game itself?
Shit, try and balance the shit with try and balance the music with real life.
Yeah.
You know, cause this shit real life, like really out here trying to just make it for make it out of nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Build this shit from the ground up without no cosigns and none of that shit. You really trying to build that shit from the ground up. So it's like to do that you gotta be able to have the funds, you gotta be able to have the time, the energy.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be someone working harder than you.
No, definitely, man. You
So
gotta have marketing.
you gotta make sure you got everything in line. Like the marketing is important.
Yeah.
Like everything. Like every artist that blow up, well I'd say like 98% of artists that blow up, either they got the money to fund some shit or they got a team behind it or a label, something funding it to, you know what I'm saying, put the videos out, put the marketing behind the videos. Whether it's ads, whether it's using A&Rs, labels, whatever.
Yeah.
But everyone has some type of push.
You definitely got to. You gotta have everybody gotta play their part in the team. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You gotta get to the next level.
Yeah, you can't do this shit by yourself. You gotta have a team. You
So
gotta have a little team.
So when it comes to the game, like, who would you say is your biggest influences when it comes to the rap game?
Influences?
Yeah.
Let me say.
Let's
say 3-6, Project Pat from back in the day. I would say right now, you know, Thugger. I'll be fucking with Money Man heavy right now. Money Man is speaking that shit. I'm gonna do something with Money Man one day. Yak is speaking that shit. Kodak, shout out to Yak. Shout outs to whole Broward, everybody in Broward.
Other than rapping, what other hobbies and things like that you pick on that you do on the side?
Hobbies?
Yeah.
Smoking. That's my hobby. Hobby is the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I do to like get away from this shit.
Aside from music, you have nothing else?
Trying to keep my that's what I do with the music.
Yeah.
I put enough time to that shit so I could all that time I spend putting in the music is like doing that instead of being out in the streets doing fuck shit.
Yeah.
Getting in trouble, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to catch no cases.
Nah,
I ain't been in
the
jail.
number one thing to do is gotta change some people
I ain't
around
been
your
in jail
circle,
a
man.
couple years. I ain't trying to go back. That's that.
You gotta change your circle, change certain people around you that's gonna move and just gonna keep
Just
supporting
gotta
and
change.
pushing.
You gotta change your mindset. You know, you are who you hang around.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Especially with this game, you wanna move to the next level. You need people that you're gonna be able to trust and motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Not people that's gonna sit around and sugarcoat it.
Yeah,
Not to
for
be real
sure.
with you, let you know. Not here to
That
enjoy
was
the
my
fun
manager.
with you,
He don't sugarcoat the shit like.
Nah.
And he gonna spaz on me if he don't like some shit that I'm doing with some shit. You know what I'm saying? He like a mentor with this shit.
Yeah.
But shout out to Bam again. You know what I'm saying? He really behind the scenes in a lot of this music shit that you wouldn't even think of. He be doing a lot to help with this shit.
So that's what's up, man. Looking back at where you came from and where you at now, like with people, you know, following the footsteps and coming up in the game, what advice would you have to give them coming up?
Coming up?
Yeah.
Shit.
There's a couple
Be
things
yourself.
you
You gotta
definitely.
be yourself because you can't try and copy someone else because it's like, look, you try and go on a track, sound like Young Thug or whatever, sound like, whoever you want to sound like.